everybody. This is Coach Joey Brockoff, and welcome to This Week in Slidell. Let's start off with soccer. On Tuesday, the playoff brackets will be announced, and we should have two teams in the playoffs this year. On the boys' side, the Pope John Paul Jaguars, they're ranked 13th in Division 4. They won 2 games last week, defeating Pearl River 5-0 and defeating Archbishop Shaw 7-2. The North Shore Panthers should also make the playoffs. They're ranked 18th in Division 1. They won 3 games last week. They beat Covington 7-2, Slidell 5-1, and Pearl River 10-1. They dropped their game to Santa Mont 2-1. The Salmon Spartans are ranked 42nd in Division 2, losing 3 games last week. They lost to Bonneville 4-0, Lakeshore 2-1, and Ben Franklin 8-0. On Monday, they will play Livingston Collegiate at home. And the Slidell Tigers are currently ranked 37th in Division 1. And they lost both their games last week, losing 4-0 to Fontainebleau and 5-1 to North Shore. And now on to the girls' side. We should have 3 of our 4 teams making the playoffs. The Pope John Paul Lady Jaguars are currently ranked number 1 in Division 4. They lost to Hannon last week 4-1. The North Shore Lady Panthers are currently ranked number 7 in Division 1. They had 2 shutouts last week, shutting out Covington 8-0 and Slidell 3-0. The Slidell Lady Tigers, they are currently ranked 24th in Division 1. They dropped 2 games last week, losing to Fontainebleau 4-0 and North Shore 3-0. They do have a game on Monday where they will host Parkview Baptist. And the Salmon Lady Spartans are currently ranked 35th in Division 2. They did defeat Edna Carr last week 4-0, and they dropped their game with Ben Franklin 8-0. The First Baptist Christian Eagles, they will play Family Christian on Monday and the Louisiana School for the Deaf on Tuesday. The Pope John Paul Jaguars, they were 2 for 3 last week. They defeated Jules Sumner 58-32. They lost that game to St. Thomas Aquinas 77-60, and they defeated Springfield 55-38. This week, on Tuesday, they will host St. Helena, and on Friday, they travel to North Lake Christian. The Salmon Spartans won both their games last week, defeating Amit 78-47 and Laranja 88-61. On Thursday, they traveled to Newman, and on Friday, they traveled to Pearl River. The Slidell Tigers lost both their games last week. They lost to Mandeville 74-64, and they lost to Hammond 68-60. This week, they travel to Ponchatoula on Tuesday, and on Friday, they will host Covington. And the North Shore Panthers lost that game at Ponchatoula 61-57, but defeated Fontainebleau 55-44. This week, on Tuesday, they travel to St. Paul's, and on Friday, they will host Hammond. The First Baptist Christian Lady Eagles, they play Family Christian on Monday, and they will play the Louisiana School for the Deaf on Tuesday. The Pope John Paul Lady Jaguars, they defeated Jules Sumner 47-13, but dropped their games to STA 59-34 and to Springfield 44-23. This week, they host St. Helena on Tuesday and travel to North Lake Christian on Friday. The Salmon Lady Spartans lost their game to Laranja 79-51. This week, they will travel to SSA on Tuesday, and on Friday, they travel to Pearl River. The Slidell Lady Tigers won both their games last week, defeated Mandeville 57-51 and defeating Hammond 42-30. This week, they travel to Ponchatoula on Tuesday and host Covington on Friday. The North Shore Lady Panthers, they lost to Ponchatoula 68-56, but they came back to defeat Fontainebleau 68-55. This week on Friday, they host Hammond. And that's all the action we got for this week. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and this is Coach Joey Brockhoff, and I'll see you at the ballpark.